Hello and welcome back to the Sunderland View YouTube channel. Today I'm down the Ford Hope home of Sunderland West End Football Club for the Community Day. I'm going to be interviewing some of the fans, some of the coaches, and hopefully it's a great day. Come on! I'm here with Jake and Charlie at the Sunderland West End Community Day. What do you think of the day, lads?
Bit of a miserable day to play football, but at least it's on. There's been some cancelled, so good to get into it.
At least the game's on. Pitch looks alright. I think it'll be a fast-paced game today.
Well, fair enough. So what do you think the score's going to be today?
Nice and easy, 3-1 to the town.
Oh, yeah. Are you Chester Street, yeah? Fair enough, yeah. You Chester Street now?
Yeah, 1-0 to us.
Oh, yeah. So, do you support any league clubs, Premier League, Championship?
Sunderland.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You?
Just straight Chester town.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Right, cheers, lads. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Barney at the Sunderland West End Community Day. Barney, what do you think of today?
Well, I'm hoping it's going to be a really good day for the club. I hope we get a really good support. Basically, as I said, we've been on and off this season. Sometimes been good and sometimes been not good. But that's what you expect in football. You can't expect to win every game. So basically, you've just got to support the club. You've got to be there for them. Because as I say, nobody likes to get beat. So I'm the one to try and keep them happy and go lucky, shake their hands and make sure that I'm really looking at them and supporting the team. The team, as I say, will play today. Really good team. And we know that we've got to go out and try and beat them and play the best game we can. And as I say, I wish everybody would come down to the Hope, even not want us to compete. Bring the kids down and make a proper community place. So, sorry.
Sorry. Just building off the community statement that you made. So, what are the crowds like, and what's it like when the club's winning and flying and stuff like that?
When we are winning, I mean, we get a really good support. But as you say, and we're competing against Sunderland on the same day if they're playing at home. So you know you're going to have a bad crowd on a match day when Sunderland's playing at home. But you've just got to get over it. You've got to just go out with the same attitude. We've got to win for the club.
Right. So what do you think the score's going to be against Chester Street Town today?
Well, to be honest, if he has the right team, I've never seen the team yet. But I reckon it would be Chester Street 2-1.
Right, okay. So I was talking to some Chester Street Town fans over there, and they said they'll beat Sunderland West End 3-1. So
that's fine. I mean, it's a tough game. It always is when we play them. But basically, it's on the day. You cannot. You've got good players, and not all good players have a good day. Right, so basically, the other lads have got to rally around them, try and get them up again, and that's all about that. And say about the football. I mean, I've been involved in football since I was 9-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
I've been a manager for different teams. Won the morning leagues, won the leagues, won the Premier League, won the County Cup. Right. Then I retired. Basically, I didn't want to do anything with football because I was sick of the kick and run stuff, and I like football. People that play football. And when I went to see the West End, now that, as I said, they were a club, and basically they had a cracking team, absolute cracking football team, and most of them went into Weeside and then up to here. So I've been right way through that. I've enjoyed it. Some sad times, but some really good times,
So just one last question: what's the highlight for you as for working with Sunderland West End? What's your highlight of this whole thing?
Well, to meet everybody, to meet different lads from different clubs, have a good conversation, never get frustrated, just love it, just love the whole thing about it, everybody and anybody. I'll talk to the little ones when they come in, I can stroke my dog, and that's one of them things, I just love it. I just love it.
Of course, yeah.
The West End and the people that come.
Thank you so much for that, Barney. Thank you.
No problem.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
I hope so. I'll be here.
So,
it's Paul Nicholson. My role at the club is match day secretary, which involves team sheets and basically when we're at home, look after the referee and things like that. obviously during the game I've got to make notes of times and substitution times, so I've got to obviously report that on the sheet. So at the end of the game, that's basically my role in the club. Other than that, just to see, today, hopefully we'll get 3 points because we're lying at the minute, we're lying fifth in the playoff place. So if we get 3 points today, then that's another step towards. But we've got a hard run in because we play, I think, a lot of the top sides, like Yarm and Jarrow, Redcar, we've still got them to play, which obviously is hard, but we've got a good squad together. We've got some experienced players, some exciting players, which I think hopefully you'll see today, but don't like this type of surface, to be honest with you.
The 3G.
No, I think football should be played on grass. I'm an old hand at that leg. And we are a community club. We've got like a ladies team who are with them short tomorrow. We've got a lot of youth football that goes on as well, girls and boys, and I would imagine, as far as I know, mixed as well. So, you know, everything's at the club as a whole, we're pretty solid. We've got a cracking new clubhouse which got put up about 4 years ago. And hopefully, things is going in the right direction. Other than that, I cannot say much more, to be honest with you. If that's all right, what I've said. Are you happy with that?
I've just got one more question.
Yeah?
Sorry. So the club are currently in a playoff spot in the Northern League Division 2.
Yeah.
So how do you think the club would fare in Step 6 if you do go that step?
I think, like every team when you come up, it's hard. Hopefully, because we've got an experienced manager and staff who have already managed in that league and done reasonably well. So obviously I would imagine the players will be, I don't know whether players will be coming and going, I haven't got a clue. That's down to management. We don't, that's the best thing about us, we have nothing to do with that side. And we don't say this should happen, that should happen. That's all down to the management, you know. We don't get involved on that side of it all. It's their choice who they want to bring in, and if they want to bring in, then we'll go ahead and try and make that, i.e. signing or transfer or whatever, go ahead. But other than, like, for players who come in or go out, that's got nothing to do committee side. That's all down to management side, and that's a separate issue altogether. We do not get involved in that at all. So hopefully, if we go up, I mean, it's a basic, that's like when people go up from the Premiership, isn't it? It's a thing of survival, isn't it? And hopefully it's more than survival. Hopefully maybe be, you know, maybe halfway up the league or in that bracket, not in the bottom 2 or 3, but in that bracket somewhere out there. We'll have to wait and see, but there's a long way to go still, you know. I mean, there's some good sides left in this. But we've got ourselves into the position now, so hopefully, I guess, push on. We've got a result today, fingers crossed, and we'll see.
Right, very well.
Okay?
Right, thank you, Paul.
You're welcome, no problem.
I'm Paul Ritson. I'm a Sunderland fan, and I'm here to support my daughter who's playing for Sunderland under 16s.
Right, very well. So, what do you think of the community day, and what do you think of like the club being such a tight-knit community club? What do you think of that?
I think it's fantastic. I think it brings the area together. Obviously, the better the men's team do, it goes into the women's team, and it goes into the academy, and it's just great for the area. And even if you're into football, you're not into football, it generates more cash and just makes people happy.
So the men's team's currently flying right now, but what do you make of the women's team in the WSL2?
I think they're really working hard. Again, it's all down to finances, and they don't have it like some other ones.
Exactly.
But you know, there's a progression from the 16s to the 21s to the first team, and that's great for the area. You know, so it's all positive. You know, you don't always have to be the best and the richest. It's just showing that if you're a young girl or a young man coming into football in the Northeast, there is an opportunity to get to the highest level, and they'll give you it.
So with the men's team down North London today on a big game, what do you think that's going to be? What result do you think that's going to be today?
Ideally, you would take a draw. I think it's going to be very difficult. So yeah, if we get a draw, I'll be really happy with a draw. A win will be a bonus. But let's just play good football and try and get something out of the game.
Of course, yeah. So, what do you think of Sunderland West End? What do you think they're going to get a result? Do you think they're going to get a result against Chester Street Town today?
Well, let's hope so. You know, a good team, another good setup. So why not? Hopefully they'll do really well today as well.
Okay, that's all. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks very much.
Cheers, thank you.
Take care.
I'm here with Chris, the non-league groundhopper. Chris, how are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Right, okay. So, what do you do? Like going around? Do you look at facilities? Do you look at the players? Do you look at the match in general? Or
There's a bit of everything, really. To me, obviously, I like to go to the grounds that got character. I mean, there's some really good ones. Like you've got Lewis, like the dripping pan.
Yeah.
Is one that really stands out for me, to be honest. And there's obviously one in Wales called Garrow, which is like it's like up in the valleys. And it's Blandy Park, and it's.
all right.
You actually you're watching the game from above. You're virtually like you're in the lap of the gods and looking down into this dip.
Yeah.
So it's going to grounds with it's like grounds with character. Food, footy scran is always a good thing as well. So you try and get something to eat and drink, and just really taking the football really, regardless of the level. I just enjoy my footy and watching the game really.
So, what do you think of this ground overall? What do you think of the stance?
That's not too bad actually. I just thought what's this Northern League 2, I think. And
Northern
in fact, the thing for me for this, you've got two decent sized stands here with plenty of seats. That's always a good point.
Yeah.
And obviously an all weather surface. I know a lot of people, it's Marmite to a lot of fans, but I think when the last couple of weekends, and we've seen it up here with the rain.
Oh yeah.
This is probably one of only about 3 or 4 games in the Northern League that's on. So I think that wise, that's going to sell it for people because you're guaranteed something to watch.
Oh, yeah. So, what's the best ground you've ever been to? It could be in England, could be anywhere else.
I've been to a few, and this is 938 for me. So
Right.
I've done 1 or 2 over the years.
Fair enough,
The one they call the Maracana, it's actually spelled Maracana with a K.
Right.
That's the one in Belgrade. That's the Rajko Mitic. That's Red Star Belgrade. That was quite special going to that just before Christmas. I've done the San Siro, obviously the Luigi Ferraris, which is the one that Sampdoria and Genoa have in Italy. They're quite special. But again, but non-leagues, like I said, I've already mentioned about Lewis. That's quite an iconic one to go to. One for me as well, not too far from here, up the coast at Berwick. It's the Stanks.
Yeah.
The one that's used for the Berwick Charity Cup matches in like May to July. I mean, these are like unique grounds, so they're quite special.
So you've been to 938 grounds.
Different grounds, yeah.
Different grounds, but do you have your team that's in your heart?
Well, I actually do in my spare time. I mean, I'm off this weekend, but I normally do like non-league. I do non-league women's football commentaries just for the internet, just as myself. So I cover. I mean, I don't even say I have a set team. I mean, I do currently quite a bit of stuff with Cheshire United in National League South. Women's football, been doing stuff with Cheshire's women's team and MK Dons as well, and Cambridge United. I also do a bit of non-league coverage on Saturdays with Jersey Bulls, the team in St Helier when they come up to England, and just basically random other clubs as well, really. So I just enjoy enjoy my non-league footy, really.
So, what's the best atmosphere you've ever experienced, either in the Maracana or non-league football, anywhere?
Oh God! I mean, the Maracana one sticks out for me. The fans weren't allowed to let off the pyro because of UEFA been keeping an eye on them. So I had these humongous tifos came out, massive banners that came out, which was covered virtually the whole end. But they didn't stop the Partizan Belgrade fans on the Saturday night. Actually sub-zero temperatures. About 500 Grabani are there. That's their ultras. Basically, snow was still on the seats from the night before. So all they did, tops off, flares out, and it just made for quite a not saying seeing 500 or nearly topless fans is something that anyone would want to see, but in terms of their passion and just let the pyros go, and they just like partied.
Right, exactly,
I mean that's quite something to say.
So. Just one final question. Is there anything you want to promote? YouTube channel, Facebook page, Instagram page?
Well, for me, I mean, basically for me, if anyone wants to follow us on X, Twitter, call it what you want these days, on Motty's Mic, that's MOTTYSMIC. On Insta, you can find us as CW Sport Radio. On Facebook, it's slightly different derivation, and it's CW_sport, putting a gap and the word radio. And yes, I'm now kicking and screaming in the 21st century. Got a TikTok as well now. So it's tiktok.com/Motty's Mic as spelled before. So thank you. I mean, thanks for chatting to us. I didn't expect it, so thank you very much.
Well, I don't know when's the next time I'll be down here, but I'll follow you on Instagram if you ever around the northeast.
Well, I've got to come back because I haven't ticked off Stadium of Light, have I?
No,
Because of last
you've got
night.
to.
So I've got to come back. If I want to get the 92, I've got to come back.
So how many in the 92 have you done?
68.
68. Bloody hell.
Of the
okay.
current 92.
Of the current
That's not
92,
including
yeah.
the ones who've got relegated into the National League. So there's a lot of. It's always the thing with 92 now because of obviously the promotion and relegation in and out of the National League. That 92s, it's going to fluctuate every year. It's always going to change. So.
But you've got to come to a Sunderland nighttime game, 5:30, 8 o'clock. It's always electric at them games.
Well, I did find the Sheepfold Stables complex yesterday. I definitely recommend that. I presume you can get into that before the game, and that's quite picky.
Well, it's always packed, so when me and him go to the matches, we're just straight to the stadium.
Yeah.
So it's always good. Right, but thank you very much for the talk.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the game.
You're more than welcome.
I do hope you enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed talking to the community of Sunderland West End and Chesley Street Town and the groundhopper Chris. Hope to talk to him again. So the review for the Arsenal match, which ended Arsenal 3, Sunderland 0, will probably be out tomorrow, the 8th of February. Keep the faith. How are the lads?